thanks for joining this call, and if you listen to the replay, thanks for taking your time out your day to watch the replay. This is the place for future millionaires to get trained and to get inspired. And I welcome you, everybody who came on this training for the first time. Enter yes or first time when you are here for the first time on this training, and that is probably something going differently than you are used to. So you will get used to this over time. So big difference is I do this training for free. Okay, I have no intent to sell you something during this training. The only intent I do have is that you get used to my products, are able to use my products so that you can make money with it. Does that make sense? So hi Al, hi Arjen, hi Douglas. Welcome to this training. So this training is weekly on Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST, and the replay will be on jackhopman.com. So if you scroll down, you see the replay, and it stays up for a week. Okay? And during this training you can ask questions. I try so much to stay on topic, doesn't work all the time, and I like to do some introduction about general things what you asked during the wait time when I start recording, and then we go straight in the topic. So one thing what came up previous that Arlene actually made that good comment. Arlen said, besides marketing, you do also do a lot of product creation. And that's right. And kind of my product creation is, I want to create solid products where clients and members are willing to pay monthly for it. And if you want to take away one thing from my training, I think the most important thing is if you sign up clients, sign them up for a recurring service. I think it's kind of the most important thing. So if you do SEO, if you do Google My Business, if you do lead generation, if you do call tracking, tell me what your service is. If you do provide websites, create new websites and provide hosting, one thing you want to do is offer a package to your clients what entails a monthly payment. You cannot believe how secure I feel every month that I'm making good income. And I want you to achieve the same. Is Will here? Will, I know he has a lot of clients. He has the same situation. So the kind of the most easy way I always share is learn AdWords management. That automatically needs to be done monthly. If you follow the training, you will be able to do that in an hour and get easily paid $200 per month for it. So that's a good way, and you are not struggling with SEO. So tell me, what is your service at this point? Which service are you doing? Are you looking forward to learn? Which service are you providing to local business? Enter it here. So if I contact you, Harian, nice to meet you. Which service are you providing to local business? What can you do for me? What is your answer? I provide press release at Douglas. Okay. Actually, press release, I don't know if you use press cable, but some press release really works and does not include too much time. So press release still works for SEO. So I only get from Douglas now, David, website, reputation videos, pay per call. Okay. And I guess for pay per call you get paid monthly. Are you getting paid for websites or reputation videos, or are these one-time payments? David, do you get recurring payment for websites and reputation videos? I am just getting started, but leads gen is what I do want to do. That's Harion. Okay, lead gen. So, what is your method to generate leads? So, Harion, David said website is recurring, but video is one time. Is the video your so how do you get clients? Is those reputation videos your foot in the door, and then you offer websites and pay per call? Is that how your funnel works? Okay, David said yes. Heron said use lead finder jack and silent prospector to find clients. Okay. So Christine said I used to just build websites for the longest time, and now I'm transferring to PPL and AdWords as well. PPL is pay per lead, Christine? Yes, okay. So pay per lead, if you are able to generate those leads, that's a good business. So are you using Craigslist, Facebook, or other SEO for those leads? How do you generate those leads? You see, we have a nice group of members who kind of do different things. Yeah, Christine used LinkedIn to generate those leads. Douglas said, I use LinkedIn but want to get good at local marketing. It can be the same. Christine, are you good in AdWords management? Do you have clients for AdWords management? Artin said, I'm looking at SEO and press release. Perhaps branching into website build hosting, but concerned about being so widely focused. Okay. Adrian, when did you start? So actually, this is a question for everybody. Heron said, but I need to learn how to introduce this service. Harion, do you have a headset with you? No, Adrian said no, but Harion, are you willing to come live in the call, and we can do some training how to introduce you? Okay, Harion said yes. So let's do that. It's always good to have some live interaction, correct? So let's see if I can find you. Don't know what I did, but okay. Harion, I'm going to unmute you. Harion, you are live in the call. This is Jack. How are you? Okay, please unmute you, Harion. See if we can get you live in the call. So, in the meantime, I would like to know how long are you doing local marketing? Doing that for 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, couple of years? Because if you do it on short notice, then you're still exploring, correct? David said that 1 year and a half, and Douglas said only a few months. Christine said, not yet. I just got your course and adding to my package. I am to using lead finder app, AdWords to capture Potential prospects. Okay. So, Christine, so far so good. Do you like the AdWords management training? Kai said, I'm just starting out. Harrian said, Harrian also just starting out. So, Harrian, if you're live in the call, let me know. Then we can do some personal training, which helps us, all of us. Okay. Okay. So, we have a very diverse audience. Now, I started in 2009. Actually, I bought a franchise in January 2009. We did some market study and we moved to Florida.
Hello.
Hi, Ryan, you are
Can you
live.
hear me, Jeff?
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
So, Ryan,
Thank you.
you're just a starter, correct? A beginner.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So the client or the prospect doesn't need to know that, correct? They
Yeah, yeah.
do you know what the client is after when you speak with them? What do they want when you speak with
Um,
them?
Pretty much leads is what they're quite interested in getting more clients,
Okay.
obviously, to increase their sales.
Yeah, you kind of describe it, but um um are you do you have an own business or do you invest in stocks? In, Strange question, correct? Are you still there? I hope I didn't scare you too much. So, um, what is a local business about? So, isn't okay. So, are you still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear
Sorry.
you. So, no problem. So, what is a uh, do you have an own business or do you invest in stocks?
Um, Pretty much, I do a lot of online marketing with Facebook and stuff like that, but
Okay,
trying to do the local marketing really.
okay. Where are you located? In which country?
United Kingdom,
Okay. Who is arranging
Great
the?
Britain.
Okay, so do you have you ever invested in stocks or saved some money? Strange question, correct?
Binary trading.
Okay, so a business, the main goal of a business is making money, correct?
Yeah,
So if they,
definitely.
if
Yeah, I
you,
agree.
if you can help them to make money, do you think they are willing to pay you?
Yeah, definitely. I've bought that course you recommend the other day,
Okay.
and this guy is it Kevin?
Yeah, but
Yeah, from
we
and
don't we don't need
I've learned a lot from it. To be fair.
yeah, so we don't need to speak about products, but only about the principle. So when you so
Yeah, yeah.
keep it in mind. When you speak with a prospect, you want to build up the trust that you can make the money. And if you keep that in your head and you speak on that way, they are willing to give you a try. Okay, so which
Yeah.
kind of I sorry I didn't listen carefully. Which kind of service that you are you able to do? Which kind of
Basically, I can build websites and stuff like that,
okay, okay,
and video do editing.
okay. So do you want me to prospect you or you want to prospect me to see how such call goes? and I will pretend I'm
You
like you.
prospect me.
Okay. Which business do you have?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm currently a driving school.
Driving
A
school.
driving school. Teach
Oh,
people to drive.
okay, okay. Um, Hello, can I speak with the owner, please?
Speaking.
Hey, this is Jack. What's your name again?
Arian.
Hey, Arian. Actually, I was looking for a driving school for my son, and I'm on your website, and you probably notice um, it's not the best one. So, are you getting a lot of those comments?
Um, Not really, but I don't get a lot of calls through a website.
Yeah, but the big question is, can you handle more students for your driving school?
Certainly can.
Um, so
We've
when,
we've got instructor who needs people.
so nowadays Google is very dominant um, to find local business. About 65% people go online and find uh, a service also for a driving school, and that's actually how I find you. I'm actually looking for a driving school, but in the meantime, if you can handle more business, I also can help you. Um, is this something you want more students for your school? I don't know what happened. Hello, are you still there,
Lost.
Arian? Okay. So is this something you
Yeah, I'm
want?
still there. Still there.
Is this something you want for your school, more students?
Yeah, could do with that. Yeah.
Um, I can put your business on the first page of Google and improve your website so that once they come on your website, they're going to contact you. Um,
Right.
is this something you want me to work on?
Well, how much would it cost me?
So I like your school. I heard you doing a perfect job, so I'm not going to ask you the full price. Normally, I asked 997 plus $197 per month. But what I'm willing to do is I'm going to redesign your website for 497, and you only pay $97 per month, and that includes managed hosting. So managed hosting will mean your website will be on Amazon hosting, and you can ask me to make changes for up to 1 hour per month. So your website kind of is always up to date. So you are
Oh,
on
okay.
a high speed, secure hosting, what is good for a driving school business. A website, is very important to your business. And you also ensure that if you want to make changes, I will do that for you to up to 1 hour per month.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Okay. So those,
Yes. Yes.
so I know those are the kind of conversation you have. So you
Hmm.
want to let them feel that you can help them, and you want to let them know that you want to ask if they can use more business. If they say no, I don't, I'll have business enough. Okay, so then
Hmm.
they don't have a need. Or if they say I got those calls every day, huh? And
Yeah.
why would why would I take your service? Okay. So
Yeah.
you didn't make me that difficult, but I would say then something like, I understand. The difference, although, is I'm local. I know this niche very well. I will create a nice demo website. You can comment on it, and if you don't like it, you can always cancel the first month. But I'm sure you will see results, and also that you like the new hosting, which kind of is secure. So you kind of go around that the first month they can kind of cancel the service, but after the month you hook them in for 12 months. Okay?
Yeah. So Jack, could I ask a question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can.
Um, so basically, if the person then, yeah, if the person then did decide to go ahead and offer me to look after their website and stuff,
Yeah,
are you suggesting that we learn Google AdWords so we can market their business properly for them?
yeah. So that is. So I will come back to it later in the training tonight, but I strongly believe that Google AdWords management is the best service you can provide. Okay, there are others. It's now the best. Yeah, for me, it's the best. So I don't like SEO. It's too much work. Um,
Hmm.
and AdWords management is it's not that difficult. It's not. So AdWords management is pretty easy, and Google is always changing. So local business don't have time for it to do it, nah. And they hardly cancel. My clients hardly cancel the service. So yes. So
Okay.
let me go deeper in how you create a website, how you manage a website on Amazon, how you do the updates, and then I can speak a little bit about AdWords management. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I hope you guys see a little bit. If you are just starting out, I don't think local business they will really verify how many websites you have done or whatever. You just need to sound secure, like, hey, I can help you. Okay? And you just said a little bit from, yeah, nowadays everybody is looking on Google. Okay, so with that said, let's kick on the content of this training. Christine, if they already have AdWords, which items do you address in order for you to manage their account? So that's a very good question, Christine. Um, so very often, if a local business do AdWords by themselves, they hardly use negative keywords. And a key factor to get high click-through rate and limit waste is to apply negative keywords. So you can say something like that. Let me go to your account and I will give you some indicators that how I can save you money and even get better results. And then once you go through the account, you're going to see which keywords were entered, but what the search keyword is, and going to look at the negative keyword list. So that is discussed in the training. The second one is you're going to look at the ads. So if you go to an account from a client, you probably see that the click-through rate is around the 1%. They don't have optimized the ad, or they are not even split testing it. So you don't want to go too much detail with it, but you can say, I am able to limit the waste of clicks and get more leads for the same money. So then they feel, wow, the management costs what you're going to ask justify already that they're going to use your service. The second thing is, most business owners, they don't have time to manage their account. They are happy that somebody else does it for them. Okay, so you position yourself as an expert. Very good question, Christine. I don't know if you already had such case, but this was a very good question. So, with that said, I want to discuss something. Over in the beginning, since 2009, the first couple of years, I have lost some clients. And what do you think was the most common reason why I lost clients? What could happen that you lose a client? And I can tell you, losing a client goes faster than getting a client. Tracking results, they get a better and cheaper offer, didn't follow up with them regularly, not getting higher rankings, competitors not communicating regularly. So it's all kind of true what you said, no results. Now, the one thing what can happen is that at that time I used a HostGator and Bluehost for my hosting, is that once in a while HostGator or Bluehost, they said, okay, I'm not going to show your website because one of your plugins of your website acts up. Okay, so the website stopped showing. And at that time, I didn't had a one-click backup. I didn't had a one-click restore, and I didn't had a good security plugin. So I cannot say too much that you do not want to save on hosting. You don't want to gamble with hosting to serve your clients. They are very pissed off when the website is not showing. It's kind of the opposite. Okay, they feel $100, $200 a lot of money each month, but oh my God, if the website is not performing well, it looks like every minute they lose $1,000. Have you guys the same feeling that can happen? Think about your own website. When your own website is not showing, don't you feel that every minute costs you $1,000, but you're not willing to pay $100 or $200 per month for it? Huh? Everybody kind of has that intention, correct? So let me show you a way that you are in control how the website get managed, the backup get automatically done. There's a decent security plugin. You can even whitelist plugins. There's so much to it. So who is familiar with WPGateway? Enter yes or no. And if you're yes, I will show you some features you probably didn't know they exist. Kay said yes. Arlene said yes. So WPGateway is hosting based on Amazon SSD servers. Okay, and there are many features which you will never find in any other platform. Okay, so the main thing is, and it is where we really spend a lot of time in, is hacking. Hacking is really one of the the biggest problem an hosting company can have. All kind of people want to hack your sites, and we continuously update the protection and WP Gateway Secure to minimize the risk. The speed. So you want to have your sites on an SSD server, and then let me go on the feature list, correct? So let's go over the features. And then I show you live WP Gateway. So you will have a dashboard. It looks much different than the dashboard you're used to at the typical host company, WP HostGator or Bluehost. Oh, by the way, do you think HostGator hosts more sites than Amazon, or do you think? And I'm not speaking about the Amazon site itself, okay? I'm speaking about the hosting service. Who is bigger, HostGator, which exists for years, or Amazon? So Amazon is actually, I think, a factor by 1,000 larger than HostGator. They have become so huge. Okay, they have become so huge. So you don't need to install a lot of plugins. You will see that you can install the favorite plugins automatically. It works for WordPress and non-WordPress sites. It includes a WordPress optimized firewall so that the hacking is minimized. You have a master login, then cPanel access for the main. So it comes with cPanel. It has a chat support. You can transfer your website or an entire cPanel to an Amazon high-speed server. So if you have no sites or your clients have sites on HostGate or on Bluehost, you can transfer them easily. You can always ask us to transfer if you feel more secure with that. There's one-click SSL. You can order domains. If you have the enterprise version, you have access to 250 done for you local niche website. You can do WordPress updates. You can even set it that they are regularly get updated. You can also do by the plugin. So if you, let's say, if you have 50 websites, for example, do you really want to do the updates manually? Or would you just say, hey, please update them for me? So you get a unique IP address. So each cPanel has a separate IP address. Manage any number of sites. Smart automated status checker. Failure notification, alert match, automatic wake up. So this is a big thing to me. The backups get automatically done on not on the same server, but on another server. But it also you can restore them in one click. Okay, so you can restore them in one click. It also scans your sites regularly if there are any malware. How about moving websites to your platform? I will show you. It's very easy. You can do it by yourself, or you just submit a ticket. So there are two ways. So if you can do the website by yourself, the best is cPanel firm, but not all of your webs might have cPanel. Okay, and the max for to use normal FTP access. So that is how the interface look. Let's see if I'm still logged in. I'm lucky boy today. So if you have never seen the WPGateway, that is all new. You never saw this, correct? You see the domain name, the login, the cPanel, FTP, email, the plugins, and the status, and you can order an SSL. Okay. So if you go to jackhopman.com, you see login, the login information, but you can also add users to the website here. So you click on add users now, and then you can add new users from the interface. So you don't need to do that in the WPGateway itself. Okay? So you have add new users. Okay? Now you have the cPanel access, and you see this login link. So you can actually log in via cPanel directly into your cPanel. You click on login, and you're directly login. Okay, so you don't need to enter this. Same actually for the website. So you can go to login, and you see this login link, and then it logs in your website. See that? If it is a WordPress site, yeah, that's correct. Okay, so it doesn't work for this feature. Doesn't work if it is not a WordPress site, but the cPanel does. Okay, here you see the FTP information. So if you want to use the FTP to upload file or so, it will show here the information, the FTP host, the username, the password, and the path. Okay, now that is new. If you use WPGateway, that is probably new. You can create emails via the WPGate interface. Okay, you can add new emails and you can add forwarders emails. So you don't need to go in cPanel to create emails. Now that is nice. You guys see the difference here? The plugins is here's gray and green. So let me show you the difference. If you click on plus plugins, you will see you see an overview from all the plugins which are installed. Okay, so it's going to check now which plugins are installed, and then you can say I want to automate all plugins, automatic update all plugins. Okay, and I also want to automatic update the theme version. So now you see this, the icon turns green instead of gray. So that means it it automatically adds. Okay. So, and there's another feature you probably didn't know that is also new, is that if you have a client website, you might or might not refer to the gateway. What you can do is you can change the name to your like. Let's say change the name to Arlene. Okay, I know Arlene Security. Okay, and update. Okay, now in the backend, so if I go in a second to the backend, you will see that the name of the security plugin is not WPGateway Secure, but is Arlane Security. So if I go to the website again, then you don't see the WPGateway security. You see Arlene security. You guys see this? Everybody see this? Arlene security. So now when the client logs in, you see Arlene security. And you can do the same for WPGateway cache, the cache plugin. So if you do WPGateway cache, I can edit that name and call it Arlene cache. Okay, and update. Did you know that? If you're using WPGateway, did you know that? This is new kind of. So all the WPGateway name can be changed. Yes, you see now Arlene cache. Okay, so you can white label it, and you can even do the WPGateway plugin itself. Let's say Arlene system. Okay. So now it's pretty easy, correct? So if you go to plugins, then you see Arlene security, Arlene cache. Okay. Now where we are, plugins. You can see the last backup is created, the status is active, and here, if you want to add an SSL, click on add SSL. Are you sure you want SSL for this domain? Okay, and it's $27 per year, and you get an email. You click on the link, and it automatically gets installed. Okay, so there's no technical knowledge. Now, the beauty of this system is every week a backup get created. So if you go to jackhome.com, where's the backups? Backups, and go to jackhome.com. You see here 3 backup dates. Okay, the most recent date, a week before, and then another week before. 3 backups. Within one click, you can do a restore. Okay, you don't need to call your host company and please, 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 I'm urgent. Okay, there's a problem with my website. You can do one click restore. Let's say you know from a certain date if really something happened. I know that version is okay. So you save that, okay? You save that version, and once there is a problem, you click a restore and you restore that version. That version will not get deleted. So you always know if something happened, that version I can restore very easily. Does that make sense? Now, if you're on the domain overview and you say, I'm going to make changes, you can also say backup now. Okay? Do you want to create a backup of this domain? And if you say okay, a backup get created. So the backup is for 3 versions for every week. It keeps the backup for 3 weeks. From last week, from 2 weeks ago, or from 3 weeks and 3 weeks ago. Okay. Now you can also order a domain in this interface. You can link your domain, but you can also order the domain. So let's say I want them on the USA server, and my domain is arlenellc.com. Okay, I think better lowercase letters. Okay, and see if that exists. Okay, that doesn't exist. You can order for 1 year, for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. That's also new, correct? So you can say, I'm sure I'm going to use this domain. I want the cheapest price ever. So you're going to add more years. Okay. Then you click on yes. And now that domain gets orders to your account. Okay, I said, I like your dashboard. It's very easy to do things. Yes, it's the next generation. Okay, Amazon, there's only one drawback from Amazon. Their interface is made for server nets. I even cannot do a lot of things by myself. So we created an interface for it and made it on such a way that it fulfills our marketing needs. You don't want to worry about having a backup to do it by yourself, okay? So now Arlene LLC is created, and if you go to the domain overview, it will show that is in process, okay? It takes propagation time, okay? And once the domain is propagated, it will create a cPanel by itself. So besides, or you can also install. Let's say you install and you say I want on the chiropractor side a niche. So now you can have. I want to install local theme jack. I want the drag and drop theme. I want only the standard WordPress. Okay, you can do what you want. So let's say I want a local theme jack. Oh no, let me do a drag and drop. Okay, 1 second. One doesn't matter. No, I like the drag and drop. Okay, and I want a digital marketing team. And I said you can install favorite plugins. So if you have said certain plugins are my favorite, and then you can select this, and then it will all show those. Okay, so install the theme. Now that theme get installed on that domain name, and if it is or if it already has a website, it will ask, do you want to override it? Yes, I want to override it. Okay, so that is kind of all what you need to do to install a website. Is click, click, click. So tell me, please, are you able to install a WordPress site? Have you done it by yourself on another way? Then you see the difference, correct? Helion said, this is fantastic, Jack. Very easy, said Cass. Done it manually through cPanel. Yes, and that is fine. But do you see the difference? So now you will see that the site is created. You have the username of the URL, the password, the username and the password, okay? And click on the website and you will see that the digital marketing team is installed. Okay, so we just installed a complete website. And if you go to domains, it is the website Chiropractor City. Okay, and where do we see all those 200 templates? That is the enterprise. If you go to jackhopman.com, products, enterprise. So you always want to start with this, with jackhopman.com, and then you find your products and also the training. Okay, and you have here the login information again, the cPanel information, the FTP, okay, the email, which plugins are installed. Okay, now it's fetching the plugins and it will show the plugins when they're updated. So, and you can order an SSL for it. Okay. Now, clone. Who from your guys is able to clone a website? Nope. So when you click on clone, you see the source domain and the destination domain, correct? And Anthony, how do you clone a website? Are you using a tool for it or you do it manually? So, okay, I have used WP also. They came out first, but with WP are you able to really clone large websites, download it to your computer, and upload it again? That's the process, correct? Now here you just select the website. Let's say the chiropractor city we just did, correct? Then you select the source domain, and then you can even select the subdomain. So now you see that is the source, okay? Then you can say, I want to clone it to Chiropractor Pro. So I'm going to clone Chiropractor City to Chiropractor Pro. Okay, and select that domain. Okay, there's no subdomain, and then you can change the username and password. So now if you see it here now, you're going to select this clone the Chiropractor City to Chiropractor Pro. And here is that, no, this one wasn't. Chiropractor City, so the digital market team. So what is now currently on Chiropractor Pro? So I want to show you that it is new. chiropractorpro.com. So that is the chiropractor site, okay? So let me override it now. The chiropractor city is the digital marketing to the chiropractor pro, okay? So chiropractor city is the digital marketing get overwritten to the chiropractor pro. It doesn't need to have a website, but it just get overwritten. So start cloning process, and that is all. Can this clone any website? Yes. Can I also do HTML websites? So here it shows the progress, what is all get done. So WordPress site verification connected with the base pad and all this kind of thing. This space verification. If you don't ask, if you did not ask if you want to override it. Yeah, that is a good question. Clones websites you own, correct, must have admin rights. You must have cPanel access to it, correct. It's not that you cannot clone a nice website from a competitor and you can clone it to your own domain. That is more meant if you create a website for your client and you want to release it to the client's domain. Or let's say you have 10 nice websites and you sign up a new client and you say, okay, then you say you have a roofer and then you have a nice roofer website, so you clone it from your roofer demo site to the client domain name. So you only have a little bit work to finish that website. You don't need to build it from scratch. Does that make sense? So you probably think Jack is working hard. No, WPGateway does all the work. I just said which websites I want to clone. Does that make sense? Just say from to. There's no manual work involved. Heron said, I'm glad to be here. This is just crazy. Couldn't believe that life can so be easy. Guy said, I tried the clone yesterday. Went very smoothly. And Christine said, I agree that she's glad to be here. So now it gives you again the website and the login. So if I refresh this, so let me open a new tab. This was the previous site. If I refresh this, now it should show the digital marketing. Wow, wow. So you see the previous site, Pro and digital marketing. So that is all what I need to do. Correct clone is just one click. In the past, you had, if you use WP10, you had to create a file, upload the PHP file via FTP, download it to your computer, then you upload it to the big file to your computer. It doesn't work. WP didn't work for big files and databases, and so and so. Okay, but I was very happy with WP I used it a lot years ago. So okay, so go to domains. Now I want to show you something. Did you guys see that I just ordered Arlene LLC? And now the cPanel is created. So once that domain name is propagated to WPGateway, a cPanel gets created automatically. So there's nothing on this domain name yet, but a cPanel is created. Okay? So nothing to show. So let's create a new website on it. So I will do install, and then I create Arlene LLC, and then there's one domain name. And then let's say I want to install the drag and drop. And then you can change all those settings. And then let's say I want to do the local website design team, okay? Or the lead generation, or the local website, doesn't matter. Or the blog, or just new template, or the white label sign and prospector team, or the mobile marketing team, or any of those niches, okay? And I know that Arlene likes accountant work. So let's install the accounting website. And then I select that and I install the theme. So now the accounting website niche get installed on Arlene domain. Okay, so it takes a minute to install a complete website on a new domain what we just ordered 10 minutes ago. Is that not fun? Kinds of, are those teams part of Dynamite? Yes. Dynamite is a complete package. It includes a lot of products. If you need more information, you can go to jackhopman.com. So now we order the domain, a cPanel get created, and we selected a niche, one of the 250, and now Arlene likes accounting work, so we install it on her domain. But you can do the digital marketing team, you can do a plumber niche, you can, if you sell websites, you can do it. So now, if I go to this domain, it gives you the website and the login and all those kind of things. So if I open a new tab, and then if the accountant website is complete, installed, correct, with inner page and everything. And that is all it takes. And then you go to edit that page and you update your contact information. Do you know, if I did it for a client, I just earned a couple of $100 just by doing only this, and doesn't take me any sweat. Okay, now that domain name is on the domain overview, and now it get automatically updated. Okay, I can create emails for that business. Okay, I can have the plugin and the theme automatically updated. I can order an SSL. Okay, if you have websites on another host company, you can do transfer websites. Okay, you can transfer. You click on transfer websites and you tell them I want on the USA server and I want to, and you enter the domain name and you follow the screen. If, and that is the best method, if you have a cPanel, you can best enter the cPanel information. You select the USA or the Europe server and you enter the cPanel information and you follow the screen. Okay? Now, you probably think, Jack, you went a little bit too fast. But we have Karen with us, and under help, you find a lot of tutorials. Okay? See how the backup works, the cache works, the main dashboards, the emailing, the how-to things, the install, the secure, the transfer our website, and cPanel. So all the tutorials are at your fingertips. Okay? But you also have free ask questions. Okay? And you can also create a support ticket. And we will ramp up. The chat is now have today the chat is supported, but we have doubled our staff. So after from next week on, the chat is about 90% of the time it will be uh, staffed. Okay, and in 2 weeks from now it will be 100%. Okay, so if you have an urgent question, you can put your question instantly. Now, if you go to jackhopman.com, you see all my products, and one of them is the Amazon hosting. Okay. Arlene said all hours of the day. Correct. Yes, that is the goal. 24/7. Okay. So we doubled the staff at this point, and in August, 1st of August, we go even extra and hire an extra server specialist. So that covers the 24/7 live support. So I just wanted to share with you that local internet marketing is easy, that you don't need to worry about your website. You don't want to put your important website on a cheap hosting. You want to have backup. You can do automatically update your plugins and themes. You can do one-click restore. You can one-click install. Okay, you can clone your websites, and there is no learning curve. Okay, there's no learning curve. You don't need to have any technical skills. Okay, any questions? This is fast speed service, yeah, based on SSD. I plan to upgrade to the 99 sites plan. Okay, so you have, if you go to the this accounted website, the local tutorials. Where is the okay? When you go to the pricing, you have two options. I do have already all my websites. And then you have the pay-as-you-go plan and the economy and the business plan. Okay, the pay-as-you-go plan, all of you guys want is only $4 to manage the website and the host is $6, okay? So you don't burn yourself and you get used to the interface. If you already have a couple of websites, you want to go to the economy plan and it's only $5 per website, okay, per month. If you have more than 10 websites, you might consider to go for the 100 package, which is $1 per domain per month. Okay? You don't need to go to you just sign up here. Via this interface, your site is hosted on Amazon. Okay? You select either you want to host a site in Europe or you want to host a site in the United States. So if you don't have a website, you can go, I want it done for your website included, but those prices are much higher. Those are more for the end user, okay? So one site is $47. How many sites are here? Uh, 5 sites and 10 sites. I have to show them how many sites are included. So you're better off to take the enterprise. But if you want to send a client to it, now we go to another topic, but we go to JVZack. You can earn money with referral to the site, and there's also one for WPGateway, and then you earn commission depending on how much plan they choose. Okay, but I already own my websites, and it is the plan. And it's better to have this than with the enterprise version. So if I already have sales dynamic, I don't need done for you. Correct. You're much better off with the sales dynamic jack package. We just created this new website, so probably if you have questions, let me know and we can update the website. Any other questions? So we kind of are over the hour, and I really appreciate your guys' feedback. If you are for the first time on this training, I hope you enjoyed it. This training is every Tuesday except next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I'm on vacation in Europe, so not able to do the training, but in 2 weeks from now, there is a training and you will have the training every Tuesday. Instead of that, I will send some out next Tuesday, which you can check out. Okay? And I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate all your questions, and I hope you to see next time. And also, I'm going to send out a special offer for WPGateway this weekend. Okay? This weekend, the sign-up price will be only $1. That's a, nobody can refuse that, correct? Or $9? What shall I do? We'll see. Check my email. And 2 weeks from now what is 2 weeks from now? Is the 1st of August. Yes. So should I wait before I upgrade? The upgrade doesn't affect it, only for new signups. Okay. So thanks everybody for joining the call, and I see you in 2 weeks training. And I really enjoyed your guys' questions today. Thank you so much.